haven't done my nails since last year, but even then, I'm not going to be overdue for my fill this time. It will be only 5 weeks. So in this video, I will do gel fill for myself, try some new glitter sparkling nail art, and to do that, I will use my new MelodySusie Kanon nail drill. Coming up. Hello guys, this is Anastasia. There is something cool and unexpected about this drill. Well, you will see it in a few moments. Let's do the unpacking first. Thank you so much MelodySusie for all your kind words. Also, we have an instruction manual inside. European adapter, that's really nice if you're from Europe. Carbide and ceramic bits, we're going to try them later. Standard kit. Then we also have North European cord. I like the design of the handpiece. It is rather light, but this is not the coolest part. Take a look at this. I turn it around and what do we see? My Instagram and YouTube handle, Nailcou. How cool is that? I think this is the first time I own an e-file with my name on it. The best part is that you can also have your name printed there too. For some reason, I immediately thought of how cool it would be if I had it when I was working in the nail salon. So if somebody will take my nail drill, I will be like, no, that's mine. You see, there's my name on it. This is what the unit looks like. And by the way, this nail drill is rechargeable, which means you need to charge it for 2.5 hours and then you may work without the power. Forward and reverse switch is located on the side, and as usual, let's listen to it. I will leave the original sound so you guys can hear the noise, and by the way, it also depends on the nail bit. So if it's larger, the sound is going to be louder. I would say this is one of the lowest noise nail drills I've tried recently, and even though I'm using a large nail bit, I cannot feel any vibration in my hand. So let's do my nails. Hard gel nails, it's been 5 weeks. I did them for Christmas, as obviously you can see by the design, and I would like to try this rainbow carbide bit. I started at 20 to 22,000 rotations per minute, but then I realized I actually may go faster, so I switched it all the way to 32, which is almost max, because the maximum speed on this nail drill is 35,000 rotations per minute. It works great on the top speed, no heating, no vibration, and what's most important for me, it is very powerful. It's taking off the product, the top coat, the color, and a little bit of gel too, because I see some product lifting there, which means I'm going to file off some extra product from the top. I've been haunted by the past nights. I remind you of the bad times. I've been blinded by the gaslight. I've been blinded by the... Last night I said some shit I can't take back. A little bit of something. When it comes to my own nails, I'm not very good at doing fills on time, because I always have work and other things to do, so I always do my nails usually when it's like the last chance to save them. But this time finally I made it to 5 weeks. But some nails didn't feel very comfortable, they were hurting a little bit, so I had a sense that we are going to have some product lifting. So you can see one now. It is very important to file the product around this lifting so we can securely take it off. Finally, when it's all super thin around the lifting, we are going to open the door to the life where there's no place for product lifting. At this point, I got a little worried that I'm going to have more lifting on my nails, but no, the thumb was the only one. All the rest of the nails were fine. Figure this out, what you're all about, and I'm gonna block you. Don't hit that gas, no brakes at night. I've been haunted by the past nights. I remind you of the bad times. I've been blinded by the gaslight. I've been Product removal and fill, I think, are the best way to review and test the nail drill. So at this point, I have to say that I'm definitely very satisfied with the power of this MelodySusie Kanon drill. And this is great for everyday use, for professional use in the salon, for any product, for gel, acrylic, polygel. I switched to another carbide bit with green abrasive mark. This one is from MelodySusie too, by the way. I personally prefer this kind of shape, so it just feels more comfortable for me to work with it. And once we're done with removing the color, I'm going to slightly file the product underneath. I'm not filing natural nails off since I'm planning to do overlay later. So this is what we have at this point. No more product lifting or cracks, which means it is going to be a pretty easy and quick hard gel fill. So let's proceed to dry manicure. First, I'm going to push back the cuticles using orange wood stick. For dry manicure, I'm going to need diamond bit, flame shape, red abrasive mark. The speed is 17,000 rotations per minute, forward mode. And first I'm going to work on the left side. Waking up anew, wasting time is all I do. But now when I'm with you, so much time, nothing to do. I'm dropping you text. The biggest advantage of working on yourself is that you can take any position, well, almost any position. I mean, you can turn your own hand as much as you like and see all the details. That's why I think it is so important to do your own nails, to practice on yourself, especially when you're learning. Let me know if you use your hands as the hand model, because I really hope that you do. As you can see, I always do my own nails. I always try something new on myself, new products, new techniques, and it just helps me to understand better most things. And especially when it comes to electric nail file or dry manicure, you can actually feel it on yourself. And most likely you're not going to burn or hurt yourself because you are going to feel this vibration or heat immediately. Finished with the dry manicure, and it is time for a quick gel fill, and I'm going to show you how to make it actually quick so you will not waste too much time. First, we are going to do the prep. Apply dehydrator only on the part where we have natural nail, and then non-acid primer. Remember, we had lifting on my thumb, which means we also need to apply it on the area where we have more of the natural nails, which is right here in the corner. There's no need to wait until acid primer dries because non-acid primer is always going to stay a little sticky. Then I apply a thin coat of the base coat, and it's okay if you apply a little bit on the nail and the product too. Cure for 30 seconds in LED. Then I push back my puffy sidewalls with this plastic clip, and then I'm going to apply gel. So the product is missing near the cuticle area, and also I'm going to apply a little more on the top since apex moved as my nails grow longer. But I do not really need the product on the free edge because I already have some. That's why most of the product is going to stay near the cuticle area and in the center. It's also important to not work for too long because gel is going to move to the sides and we will have a wide nail. Cure for 1 minute. There is no need to pinch it because this is not extension, this is a fill. We already have the product underneath, which is fully cured, so it's just impossible to pinch it. Every time I see something that I don't like, I do not rush to cure it in the lamp. I try to fix it before curing, so then I will not have to file too much. This is the whole point of quick fill. We're going to make it fast and quick by eliminating the filing part, and the application is finished. Actually, we can apply the color right away, but I prefer applying it when we have a matte buffed surface. So I'm going to take off the sticky layer. It's important to take it off in this direction from the cuticle towards the free edge, and then I'm going to use a very light buffer. I believe it's 280 grit, and just slightly buff the surface. This part is not going to take long, about 5 to 7 minutes. And now let's do the color application. It's not holiday season anymore, but I think this is not a crime to do some glitter nails. So I'm going to use this silver pink gel. This one is by Invoke. It comes in a jar, that's why I'm using a gel brush to apply it. And they look like pink silver flakes. So I apply it on the entire nail, and I really like the coverage because this is just one coat. But for this design we are going to need a little bit more shine and sparkle. That's why I apply another second thin coat. Cure in LED for 30 seconds, and let's do some unusual French nails. I'm going to use a black gel polish. This is not a gel paint. This is important because gel paints usually have a thicker consistency and it is going to be quite hard to do that. So I do some kind of reverse smile line, and it is okay, it is going to be super thick in the middle, and then I take an ombre brush and slightly blend the color, the black one, towards the cuticle. I do not blend it all the way up, I still want some glitter to remain near the cuticle. So what do you think about this kind of French nails? Then I decided that I probably should try some other colors, and I have this beautiful Silver Flakes gel polish by Born Pretty. So I was wondering what it's going to look like if I use this one as the background. Once you apply the color, it doesn't matter 1 or 2 coats, you are going to have a sticky layer on it. And usually when I'm doing the design, I take off the sticky layer so the surface is not going to be so sticky and it will be more comfortable to do any kind of hand painting. But for this design, I recommend you to do the opposite. Do not take off the sticky layer. It will be much easier for you to blend the black color. Let me show you this once again. Step 1. We create a thin smile line. It doesn't have to be super perfect and symmetrical because you can always fix it by making it thicker. And I think it looks better if you make it thicker in the middle and a little thinner closer to the corners. And then with an ombre brush I slightly blend it. It is better if the ombre brush is not dry, but you may also take a little bit of the base coat, so it will be kind of saturated with gel. Using jelly black color is also an option, I think, but it's still better to do another outline of the black. However, I didn't use it. All I used is just a black gel polish by Born Pretty. Blend and then cure for 1 minute. This design already looks kind of shiny and glossy even without the top coat. And by the way, which one do you like the most? Pink or silver one? Honestly, I can't decide. I still think I probably like the pink one better. Then I seal it with a no-wipe top coat, cure for 1 minute, and the design is ready. Let me know, guys, what do you think? I will leave the link to the Kanon nail drill by MelodySusie in the description box, as well as the discount code. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post new nail art tutorials and product reviews just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye.